Hold on. I'm getting an error. An error occurred. Wait a minute. Then try again. Okay. Good evening, everyone. We'll get started here in a few minutes. I can't wait for you all to meet my special guest for this evening. Hope you all had a great day. It's Friday Junior, so it's time to end our week and wind it on down. Now wait a couple more seconds. All right. All right. Well, good evening, everyone. My name is Coach Ronnie B, the Resiliency and Relationship Coach. And what that means is that I help people discover tools that they can use for their mind, body, and spirit so that they show up as their highest self every single day of their lives, no matter what life brings to them. And so I'm so happy that you have decided to join me this evening for another episode of the Girl, You Better podcast. And tonight I have a very special guest, and I can't wait to introduce her. But before I bring her on, her beautiful face, because she is a beautiful woman, inside and out, and you'll see why. Y'all hear this raspiness? Okay, so everybody has been catching a little bit of something, whether it has been the Rona, whether it has been a cold, whether it has been the flu. But anyway, so for the last couple of days, your girl had been struggling down a little bit. That's why I'm sipping some tea. And I want to give a plug to my girl, Coach Masha, for this Truth of July oil of oregano, y'all. This oil is a lifesaver, and it supports immunity and all upper respiratory. So if you have a sniffle, if you have a cough, if you have anything going on, congestion, this stuff will clear you right up. Like, I'm so serious, and it is so potent. And y'all hear that little in there? So there is a crystal in here, crystal quartz, and that just enhances the healing that is going on when you take this. So anyway, I just wanted to go ahead and shout out Miss Truth of July, Coach Masha. Thank you so much for this oil and taking care of your girl. And also, I have been getting a lot of inquiries about my hair. So, I'm doing like this protective style thing going on right now. And so my stylist, Coco, COCO, at Hot Pink in DeSoto, that's Hot, HAUTE, in DeSoto on 900 Polk Street. She's the one that hooked me up. So if you need a stylist, she's good at everything, like everything that she does. But anyway, let me go ahead, and I would like to bring on none other than Shantenicole.
Hey, hey, hey.
Hey. Thank you for coming on the show this evening. And just a moment, hold on. Oh, this raspiness. Okay.
Girl.
But I said I was gonna show up for this no matter what. But I'm feeling great. But anyway, Miss Shantenicole, let me tell you guys a little bit about her. I don't know if you got a chance to read her bio or not, but if you haven't, let me just go ahead and share it with you. So Shantenicole was born in Berlin, Germany, and was raised in the city of San Antonio, where she developed her love for music at a young age. So from there, Shantenicole has performed in numerous shows as well as accomplished the release of her first EP called 51209. Her love for performing and helping others through music encouraged her to become a certified sexologist through the Dr. Rachael Academy. And Shantae is now a business owner of Allstarnutrition, where she uses fundamentals thought to help the community thrive with health, healthy relationships, and entrepreneurship. So, Shantae, do you want to tell them how we got acquainted or how we met?
Oh, yes. So it's all about networking, right? So
Right.
I met the beautiful Ronnie B by giving her a flyer in the gym. And after that, like I was just persistent. I saw her working out and I just followed her page and I saw everything that you're about. So I was like, dang, like your energy, I'm all about energy and vibes. Like immediately I got a good vibe from you. So I was like, oh, let me give her a flyer. And so I gave her a flyer and you came to my shop and the rest is history.
Exactly. Now, let me tell you guys something. Okay, so she said I came to her shop. So I was in the gym, I was in the sauna. So she came in there, she was handing out her flyers, talking to everybody. I was like, okay, I like the way she moved. You know, she just talking about her business and sharing, good information. So I said to myself, I said, okay, before I left out that sauna, I said, I need to talk to you. I said I'm gonna contact you like for real for real. I'm gonna come by the shop. Yeah, I'll try a shake, but I need to talk to you because at that time, what you did not know was that I had been searching, looking for a product that not only I could take and believe in, but also something that I could share with others because me beginning to have thoughts about okay, I love fitness and I want to start a fitness boutique here pretty soon. Cycling, group fitness, like all the things, and just have fun at getting healthy. And so I was like, dang, I need a product. So I had looked at this and that and this. I'm not gonna say what the this and that is, but but when I came into the shop, we all know what the this and the that what's all out there.
Right.
But I came into the shop and I chopped it up with her. And I said, you know what? Let me go ahead and try that. Did I have the dulce? What was that? I had?
Yes, you did.
Or something
Yeah,
Dutch chocolate.
chocolate.
Y'all, let me tell you, it was like having in a cup. Like, and I had just came from the gym like that day as well. And so I'm drinking. I was like, dang, should I be having this? Like, this is like dessert. Like, this is too good to be true. By the time I got home, I was literally like doing this. Like I was, like no shame. So when I posted that cup, like the empty cup, it was because like I had just like consumed it so fast because it was so good. Can you tell people like tell them about your shop, what you do, like all of that.
Yeah, so I do all healthy products. So we have limited sugar. And sugar, if you don't know, it's just if you consume too much of it, it'll start affecting different things that's going on in your body. And
Mhm.
when I got into the Dr. Rachael Academy, part of it was health. Like we had to learn about the health system. We had to learn about different things that affect different hormones. So that's when I really got into fitness, getting my body right for myself, for nobody else but myself. I wanted to be healthier. I wanted to fall in love with the person I see in the mirror, right?
Yeah.
So I found Herbalife through a fellow coworker, and she introduced me to a whole new way of eating, a whole new way, like a whole new community, and I just loved it, and it gave me energy. Like if you don't
Mhm.
know, I need all the energy I can get. I do a lot. So I just got into it and I went head on, and I haven't looked back since. And I love it. And I love to share that with other people. Like, it doesn't, being on a diet or being on a lifestyle change, it doesn't have to suck. Like, it can taste good, and it could be more simple than we think it is.
And I like that you said that, like, it can taste good. I think that is something that a lot of people um think about, is the first thing of, like, what I can't have, what
Right.
I can't do, what I'm restricting myself from.
Right.
If we change our mindsets to
Mhm.
thinking, well, what we can do and what we can enjoy and the benefits of what that is going to do, I think if we think of it that way, like, it's all about perspective,
Yeah.
then we won't be so like just bummed out about, oh, I have to change, my lifestyle, I have to change my eating, all those things that I love. And so thank you for sharing that part. I want to ask you though, um, in your opinion, why why is it important to network, in your opinion?
In my opinion, it's important to network because you never know who is that next person that can take you to the next level, or that you can take to the next level, or take
Mm,
with you to the next level. So it's all about building relationships. A good friend of mine says it's always good to ask questions. Ask questions everywhere you go. Meet everybody. If I never would have networked with you, we never would have met, and this never would have happened. So treat everybody the same,
mhm.
and it's important. It's like a give take relationship. I can give you the knowledge I have, you can give me a relationship, even if it's business, personal, and it's like a give and take. And I believe that it's really important nowadays because it's all about who you know. It really is. So networking is a part of being a business owner. It's a part of entrepreneurship. It's a part of moving to the next level. Um, Without it, we really wouldn't be able to. I wouldn't be able to operate my business, and I'm still networking,
Mhm.
um, getting it up and going. But yeah, networking is everything. You have to talk to people, everybody.
Yeah, you have to talk to people. And what surprised me about you when I was talking to you, because I can be, kind of chatty by nature. You said that you were an introvert, and I
I,
said, you are, because you fooled me. You was in that sauna, you was talking to everybody, you were doing all the things, and you're having a conversation with me, and I'm enjoying it. So for those intro, for those introverts who struggle with, oh, this is uncomfortable. Like, how do I approach this person? What do I say? I want to, like, what's one tip that you would give an introvert?
your biggest blessing is beyond your fear. So
Mm,
I say that to say, um, it's easy to stay in the box. Like for me, it's easy for me to open a shop and expect people to just come through my doors, right?
mhm,
But the faith part is talking to people. Like once you open those doors to whatever you're doing, whether it's a new sport, a new endeavor, a new business, once you start, you're the only person that can get it to the next level. So it's not gonna come to you. Like nothing's just gonna fall in your lap. Like $1 million isn't just about to come to me. So I have to get out of my own way, so to speak. Like you have to. Like it's so important. Like, and I've learned that. Like being a business owner, it's just like if I want business, if I want to help people, if I want to change lives, part of that is getting out of my own way, and that's fear. And I'm still very fearful. It doesn't look like that, but every day when I wake up, I'll be like, okay, you got to talk to 10 more people, meet 10 more people you didn't know yesterday, because you never know whose life you're going to change or who you're going to meet. Like, you never know. You might need that person later in life. So that's what I try to do. I try to just talk to anybody and everybody and not think about it. Like, one, two, three, go. Like that's what I tell myself in my mind. I just be like, okay, 1, 2, 3. Hey, can I give you a flyer? Or, hey, what's your name? Hey, you just got to be super happy and give good energy, and I feel like you'll get it back.
Yeah, okay. I love the 1, 2, 3 go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, just do it.
Oh, let me ask you something else. So, getting a little bit into we talked about overcoming fear. Now, when I was in your shop and you said that you were a certified sexologist, like I didn't jump, I didn't flinch. I said, "Oh, okay, really? So tell me more about that." And you were like, "I'm surprised." Like you didn't go like, "Oh my gosh," or like clutch your pearls, or "Ooh, like what? Like what's that?" No, the reason why I did not is because if I don't understand something or I have assumptions about something, like
Right.
I want to get educated. Like, okay, that's intriguing. Or you know what? I don't know much about that. Tell me about what that is. So here's your opportunity right now, for everybody, who is clutching their pearls and was, asking themselves, what?
What
She's a
that?
sex purse, she's a sexologist. Like, Lord Jesus, like what is that? But tell people what that is and what you do. Like, how do you help people?
So I help people through many ways. I know I said that because it's crazy. I haven't shared that part of my life because of the skeptical response that you get from it.
Mm-hmm.
But being in the health industry, it's just now that I'm like trying to get out of my comfort zone, it's just something that I have to share because you
Yeah.
never, like I said, who it may help or who may need that.
Okay.
But I got into it when I was working with Candy Bears as a bedroom candy consultant, and I
Mm-hmm.
was given the opportunity to take her course. Um, and through that course, it taught me different things like love languages. It taught me the anatomy, different problems that people have that they're afraid to talk about, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like they take sex education out of a lot of schools, like a lot of middle schools. And it's so unfortunate because it's not just about teaching our kids to protect ourselves from other people. It's about teaching them what's about to happen to their body, like their body, the hormones that they're going through.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know how many times, like, my teenager is like getting on my, like, I'm like, ooh, but I got to remind myself, like, be slow to speak, because they're going through a lot at that age. Different hormones are like just all over the place. So I help people through many ways. I helped a father deal with, a single parent dealing with a daughter, like having to navigate her through the monthly cycles that she's going to have to go through, and
Oh,
helping married couples deal with infidelity, helping single couples find themselves. So it's a very broad scope, and I love it because I'm able to help everybody, like from kids to older people to men that may have questions about different things that won't happen in the bedroom. Like they're and it could be just as simple as the medicine you're taking or the food that you're eating, but people
mhm.
don't know what you don't tell them. So I'm given that opportunity and that profession to really share that with people. And it's pretty cool.
Yes. I mean, yes, I know that is it is a skill and it's education. And like you said, it can help anybody,
Mm-hmm.
because it's not just dealing with um, just one.
And positions and different,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
It's just not talking about
it's
because it's like,
broad,
oh, do this way and this will
right.
be better. And it's beyond that. It's a whole psychology behind, right, behind sex.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Um, and also dealing with um dealing with that topic, what is one, I would say, what was one situation or an issue that maybe a couple had, because you mentioned infidelity. Um, can you elaborate just a little bit, because I know there's plenty of couples, there's plenty of married folks on here, or what have you, who have dealt with that infidelity issue, and how what did you advise or do, or find out while trying to help them navigate um, through that?
So we're taught to make sure that they know it's not a me thing, right? So if you're dealing with infidelity on either side, it's not about, okay, what did I do wrong? Like, first, you have to look at yourself in the mirror and ask yourself specific questions. And the questions that we actually have a questionnaire, and the questions that they go through is simple as, why did I feel like I needed to do this? The
Mm,
person who had the infidelity, they write down specific details and stuff. And you have to realize, like, with this, it cannot be an excuse. It cannot be, oh, he or she came on to me, or you wasn't doing this. No, the root of the problem is something bigger than the other. So when they do that, it's almost like they're placing blame on everything else, but they're avoiding the why. Like, why did I feel like my partner was not enough at that time? So it's
mm,
more of a self thing. Like, you really have to dig deep and see, like, what did I do? Why did I do that? I did not do it because this person did this to me, or I did not know what is the reason why I did it. And once you separate that, you'll be able to dig deeper. And then on the other person's part, you really need to have self-love, because in a lot of situations, it's low self-esteem, it's
mm.
dependency. So you have to, it gets deep. So you have to, like, it's digging deep on both sides. So you both have to kind of separate and really figure out, like, is this something for me? Is this something for me? You have to grow separately to grow together. But it's something you can work through, but it is something unfortunate that happens in relationships. And
Yeah.
I feel like if we ask those questions and really find ourselves more, and then you can get through anything with God. But it's all on the couple, and it varies, it's different.
Yes, thank you. Hold on, just a moment. Free extra little. Okay. Um. Yeah, that was deep. That's a very powerful question to ask someone. Is, okay, why did you not feel that your partner was
It's good enough.
enough during that time, at that moment? Because it's a choice.
Right. And most times you don't realize it, but you make excuses. Like, in everything you do, it's easy to say, oh, but you were gone, or oh, but I didn't mean it, or that person wanted to. It's easy to make excuses.
Mhm.
But when you dig deep and you get a little self, you have to look at yourself in the mirror, flaws and all, and you have to figure out, like, what was it? Like, and that's where it gets a little complicated.
Yes, but that's, I mean, that when when I have like last year, I had put on um a workshop, and with the workshop, it was called the romance and relationship workshop. And so I got on that topic just a little bit, and more so I talked about the communication, but there's a lot of communication that goes along with that. And I think being as vulnerable and honest as possible, not
Yeah,
trying to save um not trying to save feelings, but not trying to hurt feelings at the
right.
same time. It's a fine line to walk, but I think two people have to understand that, like, I'm vested in this working. I'm vested in this being better, or I'm vested in us growing. So let me know how can we grow together. Like you said, we grow separately to grow together.
Yeah, you have to know yourself, and in some situations it doesn't always work out, and that's okay too. Um it's okay to not be okay too. It's okay, like you said, to be vulnerable, to really dig deep and have self-love and be selfish for a little bit. Like, on either side, if you're the person who is cheated on, it's okay for you to cry. It's okay for you to be angry, and it's okay for you to move on if that's what's best for you. But like I said, different situations, it can work. But it's okay if it doesn't too. Like,
Yeah,
life is not going to be over. You can work through anything. With God, all things are possible. So, yeah, life is short, so we have to live it the best way we know how, right?
absolutely. Now, with the you have a business opportunity that you can always share with somebody. You shared it with me, or really, I jumped myself into. I think I jumped my.
And I was like, you was on fire. I was like, I love her. Like, she's a go-getter. Like, I felt it in you as soon as we met.
I believe in in having several streams of income, but I have to. I really have to believe in it. I
Hmm.
really have to have some. It has to have some purpose behind it, and I have to have some. It has to have passion for me too.
Right.
So, with being my best version of me, being healthier or
Hmm.
at my healthiest. um, I think that this opportunity in Herbalife that you extended to me. Now I'm a distributor, and can you talk if you want to share some information about that, and then we'll talk about the networking event that is happening on Saturday. Of
Yay.
course, yes,
I'm so excited about it. Yeah, of
I
course.
am too. And I
If
hope, are you gonna have like some music? Like we're gonna have
Oh
like,
yeah, no, we it's gonna be a whole vibe. You
okay, okay,
good. It's
because
a whole vibe.
all right, because I love some good music.
Hmm.
That's what that's what get me energized. So look, I don't know what's on your playlist, but
Right. Be surprised. Like, I got a little bit of everything. Like, and it's not organized. So we'll be listening to some Marvin Gaye, and then I'll go into some TLC or something. Like, I listen to
okay,
just like a music person. So
of
that's just,
course, because you okay, and
yeah.
and reading your bio, like I didn't know that uh that you sing and you write
I
different
do.
like that. Yes.
Yeah. My first EP, I named it after my son, 5/12/09. It's his date of birth. And he's the reason why I really started singing. When he was born, it's like something ignited in me to where it's like I want to give him the best, and I want him to like see his mom following her dreams, whether I make it or not. I'll be a star in his eyes. So he is the reason why I was like, my first EP or anything big that I do is gonna be tied around to him. Now I love all my kids, but he's
Right.
the start of what is to be now, and it's really therapeutic for me too, just writing different situations, and it's just like an outlet. So yeah, it's
That's cool.
cool.
Okay. Well, yeah, let's talk about Saturday. So for Saturday, we are putting on a networking event at your nutrition shop,
Nutrition, yes, 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 I'm so
Allstar Nutrition.
yes, so I'm excited, and I'll also share the business opportunity at the event too, just for anybody. And I said this to someone who was in the shop the other day. I was like, if you're a personal trainer and you do not have your clients on your own product, what are we doing? Like, I am not going to hire a personal trainer if when I'm done working out, you don't even know what protein or whatever you're using. Don't tell me just to go to GNC. Like, no, I want to know the nutritional facts about this product. So, I was telling her, if you're a personal trainer, this is a really good opportunity for you.
Mhm.
You can have your own product that you can put your clients on, and it's broad based. It can go to your parents, the elderly. You know, we have vitamins, and then digestive system, women's health. Like, you get to, it's really a family brand, and it's something that your whole family can be a part of. It can be a family business. And then if you're in that entrepreneur state of mind, it's really great for you, because you get to, you can possibly have your own shop. And who doesn't want to go to work to help other people every day? Like, this is the first job that I'm able to do, like, that when that alarm goes off, I'm not like, another day. You know, like, I pop up and I'm like, you know, and I turn that music on that we it's like now my wake up music that we had at the JKO event.
Oh, the I don't get
I don't
tired. What? If
I
that's
day I wake up now. Even my kids be like, "Really, mom?" I'll be like, "No, this is like, come on, this is." We get up to it, seriously.
look, I was sleeping on that song. Like I didn't know.
Me
Like
too.
I absolutely love that song. I got 6 jobs. I don't get
I don't
tired.
get,
Like
because that's life. That's facts. Like, being a mom is a job. Being a business owner is a job. Being a good person in the community is a job. Like, everything that you do, you have to look at it like it's a job, and you want to succeed. So definitely, like, when I wake up, I'll be like, she already wakes me up with that music. She already know. Like, my kids know it's time to get up once that song come on.
okay. And since I'm on IG, hey Renard, what's up? Hey Alondra, girl, I got one of my students on here. Um oh, she was on my yearbook staff. I absolutely love Alondra. She is she was a gem, but she's graduated now and
Nice.
she's
Congratulations.
like she's grown and doing grown things. But
Oh.
I love when my students follow me now. I
Mhm.
don't let the ones certain ones I don't let if they're still in school, I'm
Uh,
like, no,
oh, okay. Yeah.
no. But if you're grown and you
Right.
want to follow me now, I'm like, okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like a policy.
Yeah, they graduate so they can be a part of the cool kids crew.
Right. But Renard, I'm a lifelong student of yours. Renard, be quiet. But anyway, Allstarnutrition is in Dallas, Texas. It's in Dallas. But if you want any Herbalife products, I will have that information um, given to you. I'll send that to you. But yeah, it's in. I know you're in Houston, so. But anyway, you are so sweet. I don't know who that is. So thank you. Thank you for calling me sweet. Okay. But anyway, so on Saturday, okay, they can register. Like the flyer was posted on my page. It's been posted on your page, the
Yeah.
Eventbrite. You know how to go there and register, because there will be other local businesses in the building as well. And if you want to, I don't know if you have any more
Yeah,
space left
I do. I
for
have
this.
space for 2 more.
Okay, and she has 2 more spots, 2 more vendor spots. Um, her only stipulate, because of course anybody who owns a business, well, how much is it for a vendor spot? Go ahead and tell them what they have to do to earn their vendor spot.
So literally the whole point of the event is to help each other, no matter what it is, no matter what you do, whatever business, you're welcome. I don't believe everything has to be about money. However,
Mhm.
all you have to do is place an order with me when you come, a shaker tea, and you are good to go. And network, bring your stuff, sell. I would love to see what you have. We have 2 spots available, so either get with Ronnie B or email allstarnutrition2910 at gmail as soon as possible. You don't have to register. I have a lot of people who haven't registered, but if
Mhm.
you do register, it kind of gives us a head count, so we kind
Yeah.
of expect. So I do really hope that you guys register, but yeah. It's gonna be a great event. Ronnie's gonna be there. I'm gonna be there. Y'all are gonna be able to hear what she has to offer. She's doing so many big things. I can't keep up. Like, I was just like, seriously, I'm like, this woman here, and you push me too. I don't think you know. It's like when I see you grind and you be like, hey, I just changed somebody else's life. Somebody just placed an order. That pushes me to match your energy. You know what I mean? So that's what it's about. Like, helping each other out. It's no competition. You know what I mean? So yeah, if y'all want to order some product, even if you're in Houston, for your friend that's in Houston, drop your website and let him get on some. I know you got some great suggestions of products that you done
Yeah.
tried already that you like. So yeah.
Yes. Well, well, thank you so much. I didn't know. Okay. That's okay. I'll accept that. That's a little humbling. Oh. But
Great.
and the last thing that I want to say, only because um I have seen a few people post, I have seen a few entrepreneurs post this week about getting rest, about taking care of their health, their
Mm,
physical health, and their mental health. Because with entrepreneurship, it's sink or swim, right?
it
It's
is.
it's sink or swim. So sometimes that life, because I saw a friend of mine just post, and I read his post probably about 30 minutes ago. And then also I seen a few other entrepreneurs say something about that, or they were taking a reset or
Mm-hmm.
something, because the body has a way of slowing us down
Mm-hmm.
if we don't take it. Either mentally we'll have to have a break,
Yeah.
or physically we'll have to have a break, because just like when you drive in a car and you just rolling and you just pedal down to the metal and you're going, pretty soon after a while you're gonna need to get an oil change. You're gonna
Right.
need to,
Hey, you
right,
got
you're gonna,
maintenance. Yeah.
huh,
You got to do some maintenance.
you gotta do some maintenance. You're gonna
Yeah.
have to rotate some tires.
Mm-hmm.
You might hear something squeaking or whatever. You're gonna have to slow down, listen and see what's going on, acknowledge it,
Mm-hmm.
and take care of yourself. Because if you can't show up in a certain way, then really you can't continue to run your business. And if you have a family, you can't take care of your family in a
Right.
certain way.
That's
And
fine.
yes. And so I would say for me, one of the reasons why I want to, in my coaching platform, it's mind, body, and spirit. And so I said a long time ago, I said, Ranita, if you're going to be mind, body, and spirit, and I'm starting to get hoarse. Oh, if you're going to be mind, body, and spirit, then what that means is that you have to offer people what you say, mind,
Right.
body, and spirit. But I have to practice that myself.
Mm-hmm.
So, the workouts, the
Right.
prayer, the meditation, the choosing to eat a healthy meal versus something that
The
my eyeballs want.
struggle is real. Like, people think, like, we didn't just wake up like this. Like, the struggle is really real, but we fall off sometimes.
Oh
And
yeah.
either, even though, okay, I'm a certified sexologist, does that mean I don't have problems in different areas? No, not at all. But that means I'm better able to equip through them or get through them. One thing that I learned that I took with me is you have to put, when you, even the flight attendants tell you every time you travel, put the mask over yourself before
Mhm.
you help the person next to you. So we cannot help the community, our family, anything if we're not straight. So put the
Absolutely.
mask over yourself, get some rest when you need rest. It's easy for everybody to say, oh, you need to do this, you need to do this, you need to do this, when they're not doing it. You know what I mean? They're not out helping you. So at the end of the day, help yourself. If you need rest, that's what it is. Because at the end of the day, you get one life, one body. It's a temple. We gotta take care of that.
Gotta take care of that. And not only, and I'll end with this. I being an entrepreneur and doing the early mornings or the late nights, making certain sacrifices. You definitely have to make sure that you pour back um, into yourself in such a way that is that is good for you. I don't like one thing that I don't like is when people tell you what you should do and how you should do it. Um, Everybody knows what's good for them.
Mm-hmm.
What's good for them. Um, so whether it is something that maybe perhaps you don't believe in doing, like, I don't know if it's yoga or if it's meditation or things. Some people feel a little about that. um or if it's plant medicines, whatever. Like, I don't like I have become, the more evolved I have become in my mind, I don't I don't judge,
Mm-hmm.
um, because as long as you're not hurting anybody and you're continuing to show up as your highest self and you are helping people, because
Right.
that's the bottom line. Like, we want to be here to help people. That's why we do what we do.
Yeah.
That's why we do what we do. It's to help people. Um,
And
that's that.
tell
Huh,
people they're doing okay too. Like,
huh.
it's so easy to call people and be like, "Hey, you didn't do this, or you didn't do that, or this is why you should have done this." But it's okay to say, "Hey, girl, you're doing great. You are going to do great. Keep going."
Yeah.
Like, sometimes you never know what day we need to hear like you doing okay. So many people look at us and they be like, "Man, you're doing it. I'm so proud of you," but they do not see those
Woo.
that you cried, like, or those late night and early mornings. They don't see like you dragging the kids to pass out flyers or promote or do all that by yourself. They don't see that. So, guys, tell people why you can, because life is short. Tell people that they're doing okay, that you love them, that hey, you can keep going. You got this. Like, it's okay.
Yeah. And sharing is caring. If you have a friend that has a business or a service, it doesn't cost you anything to hit
Anything.
a share button. Like, we need to become a culture of people that do that just hit share.
Just
Just
share. You gotta say nothing about it. Just share. You've done enough. I do
yeah,
time. If I see my friends out here hustling and get it, I'm gonna share it. I don't care what it is. And if I believe in it and they're inspiring people, I'm gonna share. Like, it's not, I don't have a million followers, but you never know who is following me that may needed to see that. So yeah, sharing is
that's
caring, guys.
yeah, sharing is caring. So I'm going to go ahead and end this, and thank you so much once again for coming on to this episode. Girl, you better network.
Yes, yes. Thank you so much for having me. I can't wait to see you soon. And yes, thank you so much.
You are welcome. All right, guys. So everybody, I want you to have a blessed night. Um, Take care of yourselves, and until next time, girl, you better. Or boy, you better. Whoever's listening,
Right.
right? Like, everybody better. Okay. All
Right.
right. Good night.
Good night.
Don't leave the studio.
Okay, I'm here.
Okay. Bye, IG.